Hey guys, today we're diving into a topic that's super important for those living with Parkinson's disease. As you may know, Parkinson's is a neurological disorder that affects movement, often causing tremors, stiffness, and difficulty with balance. But did you know that what you eat can actually play a significant role in managing your symptoms? It's true. While there's no magic food to make it disappear, certain foods can aggravate symptoms, making life with Parkinson's even more challenging. We're going to break down the foods you might want to avoid or limit if you're living with Parkinson's. Remember, this video is for informational purposes only, and it's crucial to consult with your doctor or a registered dietitian to create a personalized diet plan that's right for you. All right, let's talk about sugar. Now, we all enjoy a sweet treat now and then, but for those with Parkinson's, excessive sugar can be a real problem. Why? Well, high sugar intake is linked to inflammation throughout the body. Think of inflammation like your body's response to injury, kind of like a little fire. A little inflammation now and then is normal, but chronic low-grade inflammation from too much sugar can actually worsen Parkinson's symptoms. You see, inflammation can damage brain cells, and in Parkinson's, certain brain cells are already under attack. So by reducing inflammation through diet, you're essentially giving your brain a fighting chance. Now, I'm not saying you need to cut out sugar entirely, but being mindful of your intake is key. Pay attention to those hidden sugars in processed foods and sugary drinks. Choose whole fruits over processed sweets, and always read those nutrition labels. Remember, knowledge is power when it comes to managing your health. Next up, let's talk about those processed food culprits. You know, the ones that come in boxes and bags, loaded with artificial ingredients, preservatives, and unhealthy fats. These foods are often low in nutrients and high in things our bodies just don't need. The problem is, these processed nasties can mess with our nervous systems. Think about it. Parkinson's is a neurological disorder, meaning it affects the brain and nerves. So it makes sense that bombarding your body with artificial ingredients and unhealthy fats could make things worse. Plus, processed foods are often low in fiber, which is essential for a healthy gut. And guess what? Emerging research suggests a strong connection between gut health and brain health. So, by limiting processed foods and opting for whole, unprocessed options like fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains, you're not only nourishing your body, but potentially supporting your brain health as well. Chapter 3. Dairy Dilemma. To milk or not to milk? Dairy. It's a controversial one, even for those without Parkinson's. For centuries, dairy has been a staple in many diets around the world. From milk to cheese, yogurt to butter, these products are often touted for their nutritional benefits, such as being rich in calcium and vitamin D. However, the conversation around dairy isn't as straightforward as it seems. Some people swear by it, while others avoid it like the plague. The reasons for this divide are numerous. For some, dairy is a source of essential nutrients and a beloved part of their daily diet. For others, it can cause digestive issues, allergies, or ethical concerns about animal welfare. So, what's the deal with dairy and Parkinson's? This question has been the subject of much debate and research in recent years. Parkinson's disease, a neurodegenerative disorder, affects millions of people worldwide, and understanding its triggers and risk factors is crucial for prevention and management. Well, some studies suggest a potential link between high dairy consumption and an increased risk of developing Parkinson's disease. This has led scientists to explore the possible mechanisms behind this association. Could it be something inherent in the dairy itself, or perhaps the way dairy products are processed and produced? Now, it's important to note that more research is needed to confirm this link, and it doesn't mean dairy directly causes Parkinson's. The relationship between diet and disease is often complex and influenced by many factors, including genetics, lifestyle, and environmental exposures. However, it does raise some interesting questions. For instance, how do the compounds found in dairy interact with our bodies? And what role might they play in the development or progression of neurological conditions like Parkinson's? One theory is that certain compounds in dairy might contribute to inflammation or oxidative stress, which, as we discussed earlier, can be problematic in Parkinson's. Inflammation and oxidative stress are known to damage cells and tissues, potentially leading to the kind of neurodegeneration seen in Parkinson's disease. Another theory revolves around pesticides and hormones that can be present in conventional dairy products. These substances, used in farming practices to increase yield and protect crops, have been linked to various health issues, including hormonal imbalances and neurological effects. These substances have been linked to various health issues, so it's not entirely far-fetched to think they could play a role in Parkinson's. The presence of these chemicals in our food supply is a growing concern, and understanding their impact on health is an ongoing area of research. Now, I'm not saying everyone with Parkinson's needs to ditch dairy completely. Dietary choices are highly individual, and what works for one person may not work for another. It's about finding a balance that supports your overall health and well-being. But if you're concerned, talk to your doctor. They can provide personalized advice based on your health history and current condition. Together, you can explore whether reducing dairy or switching to alternatives might be beneficial for you. You might consider experimenting with reducing your dairy intake or switching to plant-based alternatives. Options like almond milk, soy milk, and oat milk are widely available and can be a nutritious part of your diet. Ultimately, the goal is to make informed choices that support your health and lifestyle. Chapter 4. Sodium, the silent aggravator. Let's talk about sodium, the hidden culprit in so many foods. It's everywhere, from the bread we eat to the soups we sip, and even in those seemingly healthy snacks. Now, we all need some sodium in our diets, but too much can spell trouble, especially for those with Parkinson's. Sodium is essential for nerve and muscle function, but the key is moderation. High sodium intake can lead to high blood pressure, which is a risk factor for stroke and heart disease. These conditions are already a concern for many, but they become even more critical for those managing Parkinson's. And unfortunately, people with Parkinson's are already at an increased risk for these conditions. The combination of high blood pressure and Parkinson's can be particularly dangerous, leading to a cascade of health issues. But here's the thing. High sodium intake can also worsen Parkinson's symptoms directly. It can exacerbate issues like muscle stiffness, tremors, and even cognitive challenges. How? Well, it can interfere with the effectiveness of certain Parkinson's medications. These medications are crucial for managing symptoms, and anything that diminishes their effectiveness can have a significant impact on quality of life. So, it's like a double whammy. High sodium can worsen your overall health and make your medications less effective. This dual impact makes it even more important to monitor and manage sodium intake carefully. Not a good combination, right? The good news is, there are practical steps you can take to reduce sodium in your diet without sacrificing flavor or enjoyment. The good news is, reducing sodium intake is often as simple as reading labels and making smarter food choices. Opt for fresh whole foods whenever possible, and be mindful of the sodium content in packaged and processed items. Cook more meals at home where you can control the ingredients. Use herbs and spices to add flavor without relying on salt. Fresh produce, lean proteins, and whole grains can form the basis of a delicious low-sodium diet. And watch out for those sneaky, high-sodium culprits like processed foods, canned soups, and restaurant meals. By being vigilant and making informed choices, you can significantly reduce your sodium intake and improve your overall health. Remember, small changes can make a big difference. Start by gradually reducing the amount of sodium in your diet, and soon you'll find that your taste buds adjust, and you won't miss the extra salt at all. Consult with a healthcare provider or a nutritionist to create a personalized plan that works for you. They can offer guidance and support as you make these important dietary changes. By taking control of your sodium intake, you're not just managing your Parkinson's symptoms better, but also investing in your long-term health and well-being. It's a step towards a healthier, more vibrant life. Chapter 5. Alcohol and Parkinson's, a risky mix. Finally, let's address the elephant in the room, alcohol. This is a topic that often comes up in discussions about lifestyle choices and health, and it's especially relevant for those living with Parkinson's disease. Now, I know this is a sensitive topic, but it's important to be honest about the potential risks of alcohol, especially for those living with Parkinson's. Alcohol consumption can have a range of effects on the body and mind, and understanding these effects is crucial for managing the condition effectively. Alcohol is a depressant, meaning it slows down brain activity. This can lead to a variety of issues, including impaired judgment, slower reaction times, and decreased coordination. For someone with Parkinson's, these effects can be even more pronounced. And as you know, Parkinson's already affects the brain, so adding alcohol to the mix can exacerbate symptoms like tremors, stiffness, and balance issues. These symptoms can make everyday activities more challenging and increase the risk of falls and injuries. Not only that, but alcohol can also interfere with the effectiveness of Parkinson's medications, making it even harder to manage the condition. Medications are a critical part of treatment for many people with Parkinson's, and anything that reduces their effectiveness can have serious consequences. Plus, excessive alcohol consumption can lead to dehydration, which can worsen constipation, a common issue for those with Parkinson's. Staying hydrated is essential for overall health, and dehydration can exacerbate many of the symptoms associated with Parkinson's. Now, I understand that many people enjoy a drink socially, and I'm not saying you can never have a sip of wine again. Social interactions and enjoying life are important, and for many, having a drink is a part of that experience. But it's crucial to be mindful of your alcohol intake and discuss it with your doctor. Your healthcare provider can give you personalized advice based on your specific health needs and the medications you are taking. They can help you determine what's safe for you based on your individual health status and medications. This personalized approach ensures that you can enjoy life while also managing your health effectively. Remember, your health is your most valuable asset, so make choices that support your well-being. By being informed and making mindful decisions, you can better manage Parkinson's and maintain a good quality of life. Outro your plate, your power. So there you have it. A look at some of the foods that might be best to avoid or limit if you're living with Parkinson's. Remember, while diet plays a significant role in managing symptoms, it's not a cure-all. Always consult with your doctor or a registered dietitian to create a personalized plan that considers your individual needs and health status. They can help you navigate the world of nutrition and make choices that support your overall well-being. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos on health, wellness, and living your best life. Until next time, stay healthy, my friends.